What's up, guys? It's Keefe. You know, it is normal for a guy to really want to have a great relationship with a great girl. The problem is that a lot of guys end up jumping into these relationships before they're the kind of man who can actually maintain a great relationship. And so instead of getting a great relationship, what they get is a lot of wasted time, wasted money, and they leave with broken hearts. So what I want to do in this video is we're going to go over 5 things every man must do before getting a serious girlfriend. Now, before we get into that, I made this channel to help men create their ideal lives through self-mastery. So if you're a guy who's out there looking to level up, hit the subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss new videos. I put out new videos every single day to help you create your ideal life. Now let's get into the video. The first thing you must do is get your money right. Did you know the leading cause of divorce is financial stress? This just adds unnecessary pressure onto a relationship if the money's not taken care of. And a lot of guys want to do this old fairy tale kind of thing where they don't really have their money together, but they've got a lot of ambition. That's their thing. I got ambition, I got grit, and they want to get into a relationship and then figure it out as they go along. Well, that was kind of a good idea, I think, back in the 20th century. In the 21st century, you need to kind of have all of your shit together before you try and bring someone else into the picture. So what happens when you don't do this is you end up just in a very stressful situation, right? And a girl's got all these options and she wants a man who can provide. And a lot of guys get really upset about this, but you want a beautiful girlfriend. She wants a guy who she can call daddy, and doesn't daddy pay the bills? So don't get upset about it. Embrace it and just get your money right. It's going to make for way better relationships. Wouldn't it be a lot more fun to take your girlfriend to the beach or to go on crazy vacations and go spend expensive dinners, all these things, rather than getting McDonald's and eating in, watching Netflix because that's all you can afford? The second thing you must do is learn intersexual dynamics. I mean, if you were going to go fly a plane, wouldn't you learn how to fly the plane before you just hopped in the cockpit and did it? If you didn't, you'd probably crash the plane. And it's the same thing with a relationship. You have to understand what it means to be a man in a relationship if you expect to have a great relationship. And in the 21st century, this isn't very well taught. Most people are taught incorrectly, as a matter of fact. So what you need to do is either, one, find somebody who you feel like you resonate with, who you feel like speaks truth, you trust their opinion, who puts out books or video content, and study from them and learn from them. Or you need to find somebody that you know who has a great relationship and figure out what they're doing right. Start studying how a man acts in a relationship that actually works out, because most guys aren't in the kind of relationship that you would want to be in. Either they're a doormat for the girl's dumping them, whatever it is, or they're just staying in this bad relationship. You need to find people that are good role models so you can learn this type of stuff. So again, you need to either find this out over the internet. There's tons of mentors, and be careful because a lot of people want to spew out opinions. So you got to make sure that you trust whoever's opinion you're listening to. But at the end of the day, you need to find a way to learn about these kinds of things, because otherwise you're going to fall for all the big mistakes that most guys will fall for. The third thing you must do is do your own inner work. Don't jump into a relationship expecting to dump a bunch of baggage on your girlfriend and have her clean it up, or with this nonsense about you complete me and all this crap like that. That is just a recipe to be a needy little bitch in a relationship. If you bring self-worth issues into a relationship, don't be surprised when it doesn't work out well for you. People want to be with other people who feel good about themselves. And it's not even really that selfish of a thing, because if you have self-worth issues and you go into a relationship, you're going to be jealous, you're going to be insecure, and this is all just going to mess up the entire relationship because you're going to act weird. You're going to make things uncomfortable. You're going to cause drama when there shouldn't be drama. Don't jealous people always do this? If you've ever had a jealous girlfriend, you know how this goes. They always are complaining about something. Oh, who are you texting? Or what's this? Right? They're always worried about something. They're always assuming the worst. Now, why would the girl want to deal with a guy who's feeling that way either? So if you bring self-worth issues into a situation, again, don't be surprised when it doesn't end well for you, when you're acting needy. You are responsible for your own happiness. A girl is not. Nothing else is. You have to decide to be happy and work through your own issues. Find out who you are and be good with you. And then you can go into a relationship as a full person, not trying to take, but to give. And that's how you have a great relationship. Number 4 is to date casually. This is going to create an abundance mindset. You can't be abundant and confident and centered in your own truth in a relationship if you're really caught up in these kind of self-worth issues again, and you feel like you're in this insecure state, like, if this girl leaves me, I'm not going to get another girl. So if you go and date casually, you get the understanding of, okay, there's a lot of girls, I can get girls. And so if this girl I'm dating is just not working out, I can go find another girlfriend. It's not the end of the world. So it's going to have you thinking more clearly in a relationship. You're not going to be so caught up on things and so scared of loss. And again, this also goes along with learning. Nothing's better than learning on the job, right? On the job training for your job. It's the same thing with the relationship. You go on dates, you'll start to figure out different patterns, understand how to act like a man in a relationship. You'll get more comfortable with the situation, more calibrated, better socially, all that good stuff. So start dating casually before you go up to the next level. Guys, go down below and leave me a comment. Tell me which of these 5 is resonating the most with you that you need to work on personally. So now on to the 5th and final thing you must do is be on your purpose. A man must be on his mission, and your girlfriend must accompany you on that. Now, here's what happens if you don't do this, because a lot of guys don't do this. And this is how you see a lot of relationships that aren't going well. You can almost always see a distinction between a man on his purpose and how his relationships are going, and a man who's not on his purpose and how his relationships are going. The man who's not on his purpose, what happens is the girl's looking for leadership, and she doesn't see this man as having any serious direction over his own life or the direction of the relationship. So she starts to take that role. She gets into her masculine. She starts to direct, and the entire relationship dynamic falls apart. Now, if you are on your purpose, it puts a lot of things into perspective. You have something that you prioritize. You shouldn't make your purpose the girlfriend. Now that you have a purpose, you won't do that. And what happens is this gives you that passion. You start acting more like a man. You continue to be a man in the relationship, whereas a lot of guys get into the relationship, they give up everything else they had. When you've got that purpose, you're not going to do that. So you're on the purpose, and the girl comes along, and this is what a girl wants. You watch hero movies. Isn't the hero on a mission, and the hero who's on the missions, the guy who gets the girl? So play that out in your own life by having your own purpose. Now guys, if you liked this video, you'll definitely want to check out a video I made on why you need to stop chasing girls altogether. And I'm going to put that video right here. And if you got something out of this video, give me a like so I can reach more guys, and hit the subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.